بدون تضييع أي وقت صار وقت الجزء الثاني من هذا السباق بالراديكال ميدل ايست كاب. Starting from the pit lane, the cars will blend into the ongoing endurance challenge. In other words, this is part 2, round 2, the Radical Middle East Cup.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem with the car. I think we have a problem with the ECU. So the car keeps cutting out every few corners, and so it's impossible to do anything at the moment. But they're trying to fix it, and hopefully we'll be out for the last part of the race.
So you're still positive for the second stint?
Well, we'll see how it goes, but obviously there's too much time to make up now, so just try to get a fastest lap.
Pretty good. So the times are good, consistent. I kept it on the track going in one direction, so that's always nice. And there's a bit of debris. There's some damage down on the first corner. There's polystyrene and stuff everywhere, so you need to be a bit careful on that corner. But no, it's really good. Yeah.
Position is pretty nice also.
Position's not bad, so fingers crossed. Let's not think about that yet.
Yeah, I'm doing both sectors again. Just the same, really. I'm going to go out a couple of laps just to stable myself down, get into it, get some heat in the brakes, some heat in the tyres, and then keep pushing, getting more experience. And some of the faster guys are in front of me as well, trying to stay with some of those guys and try and learn from them.
So, Tony, you're racing in the Endurance Challenge and not with the other radicals?
Yeah, because as the only SR8, we thought we'd go for the overall race. And obviously we have to drive a different strategy and just go to a planned lap time, but it was more fun to do it, to be honest, so that's why we had to go. I was on pole, so I led into turn 1. The idea was that I would go quickly for a few laps and pull a gap and then back off to a target pace. Unfortunately I missed the code 60 coming out, so I got a drive through, but anyway, well, I think when I came in we were about a minute and a half in the lead, or no, in fact we might have been a lap up. Anyway, whatever. So,
but your pace at the start was definitely very, very quick.
Yeah, the car would have gone a lot quicker. I think I did a 102, but maybe it could have done a 59 if I tried hard. But we had a slight problem with the crankshaft sensor after qualifying, so the guys cleaned it out and they'd actually fixed it, but we didn't want to stress the engine, so effectively we've been in fuel save mode, because an SR8 normally does about 52, 53 minutes, and we just had to do a bit over an hour, so that was fine.
For Mohamed Jawa, it will prove to be a short second stint. He is starting part 2 in 4th place, behind Global Eye in 1st, Al Khater in 2nd, and the GEG team of Ashkan and Romain in 3rd. He certainly wants to go the extra mile. In his own words, anything can happen. Unfortunately, his second stint starts with a drive-through penalty for speeding in a pit lane. The same penalty, however, is given to the GEG team, and our frontrunners Global Eye Racing team also gets a drive-through for coming in just a few seconds outside the pit window. Jawa quickly gets his car behind the yellow McLaren, but as he approaches turn 1, a brake failure signals the end of his race. A sad retirement for an otherwise competitive radical driver. Pit window for the drivers changes during the second stint don't change much to the positions in the Supersports class. With Jawa out of the race, Al Wakhda Racing having lost a lot of laps at the start, and the number 69 from Amro and Edwards struggling with technical problems, the podium seems to be decided. Bringing the car home seems to be the task on hand. Same goals for the 2 SR3Bs racing the Clubman's class.
But no warnings.
Ollie, I thought you would never come in.
Was it long, was it? Didn't feel like it. Fresh as a daisy. Knackered.
But you made the most of it.
Yeah, it was a good stint. It was fine. It was trouble-free, fairly consistent. Let's see what happens, fingers crossed.
I'm done with my stint. Now I'm just kind of hoping that Roman brings it in, and we've had a good race, and now it's just a matter of keeping our nose clean for the last few laps. So, and this guy's out, so the odds of incident just fell down for 50% or so.
A bit of bad luck today.
Yeah, it's First the contact with a couple of competitors, and then we had a problem with the engine. it was cutting off, and it's doing the same thing since the accident until now. So every couple of laps we have to actually switch the car off and switch it back on again.
Yeah, the upshift stopped working on the car, so we had quite a few electrical problems with the car today, and meant we had to stop. You know,
Nothing else you could do?
no. I think we were fastest SR3 at the end there, so that's all we could do. When Amaro had the collision out at the beginning, I think it might have knocked one of the electrical parts, and therefore it's caused that problem, but we'll have a look into it and sort it out for the next race.
It's all part of racing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm too used to it now.
Gone very well. Thoroughly enjoyed the endurance format. It adds a little bit of a different element. So four stints with 3 drivers. It worked out really well with our team. Our young driver Ahmed, it's his first outing, and he did very well. He's already on our pace, so we're a bit worried about that.
So you're going to keep him around?
Definitely, yeah. I think the question might be, does he want us oldies to stay around?
Well, he's very persistent. He just said this is only the beginning.
Yeah. No, we're very, very pleased to have him on board, and we have one other young driver that we're training and coaching. The end result will be bringing young Emirati drivers into the team, teaching them about teamwork, working together, but also getting them behind the wheel and seeing if they have what it takes.
How did you feel in the car?
I felt very comfortable today. We had taken some coaching from one of the AUH instructors, and it was a good investment. He spent a lot of time with us personally, one-to-one, and with a group, and we had a lot of things to work on, and I think it's made me a better driver, maybe more confident, maybe more aggressive, get more out of the car. Still a long way to go, but pleased so far.
For Salman Al-Khater, the second stint is a drive through the park. He will never threaten the first position of the Global I team, but at the same time will never be under pressure of the GEG team, who's racing in 3rd position. Still, overtaking the back markers adds plenty of racing excitement. His 2nd place on the podium is sealed. For some, the checkered flag is a godsend. The GEG team running in 3rd position is only just making it across the finishing line, and by that they secure the 3rd podium step. Wakta Racing team crosses the finishing line in 4th, bringing the car home safe and well after a long and difficult race.
I don't know what to say. That was fantastic. Really pushed, really hard. Started to get fatigued towards the end there, and your brain starts switching off a little bit, and you got to slap yourself about a bit and get back on it. A few little twitchy moments sort of brings it back, then gets you focus.
But you did it with 3 people. You did it with a brand new driver. It's amazing.
It is. I think all 3 of us have pulled together with the rest of the guys in the team, and it is true teamwork. We've pulled together. We've done it, and you're interviewing me, but we should be interviewing everyone together. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great race. You know, as I said at the beginning, AUH and Carl and the team put a great format together. Unfortunately, with the international circuit for the weather, but it's not for me to decide. And safety's got to come first, and it did. And just thanks to all the guys that I was driving with as well. It was great fun out there. They gave me space, but we had some racing as well. So thoroughly enjoyed it. Great spot if anyone wants to come down. If they think they like it, it's for the family. Come down, have a drive, have a day out with the Radical guys, or a track day. It's brilliant fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. I thought we were second because I saw the number 6 already here. So yeah, it wasn't until I saw these guys that we realised we won. So fantastic news.
I think we could have got P1, but anyways, it's a good result. We learned from that. It was a good 2-hour race. That was a lot of work. And we'll see. Hopefully, get a better result next time. But I'm really happy with P2. This is only my 2nd time in the Radical Championship, so being on the podium is really good.
And finally, the results of a great weekend at the Dubai Autodrome. Due to weather conditions, we were racing the much shorter 2.46 km club circuit instead of the 4.29 km international circuit configuration. By any means, it was a great racing weekend, and in just a couple of weeks' time, we will be back at the Dubai Autodrome for the 3rd round of the Radical Middle East Cup. Let's have a look at the podia. First place for Wells and Littlejohn racing the SR8 in the 2-hour NGK Enduro race. The Supersports podium, a solid first place for the SR3 of the Global Eye team with Scott Balson and Oliver Smith. Second place for Salman Al Khater and a third place for the GEG team with Ashkan Abdul Malik and Romain Luther. The Clubman's Class podium, first place for the Email team with Graham Hanna, Mark Jordan and rookie Ahmed Al Hamadi. Second podium step for another newcomer to the series, Dave Anderson.
Graham Hanna, Mark Jordan, Ahmed Al Hamadi, Email Racing. Congratulations, first place in the Clubman's category.
Thank you very much. We're very pleased. It was a great team effort. Great event, really enjoyed it, and I think the secret to success was consistency and teamwork, so we're very, very happy with the result.
How was it for you today, Mark?
Really good. Pushed from the very beginning. I thought it might start raining again towards the end there, but pretty consistent all the way through, I think, so yeah, really pleased.
أحمد أول سباق وعلى طول على البوديوم، شو شعورك؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أول شيء الحمد لله. Team effort, thanks to Graham and Mark. I couldn't do it without them actually. So thank you, gentlemen, very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, gentlemen, and see you at the next round.
Thank you.
Scott Belson, Ollie Smith, Global Eye Team Racing, congratulations. Second race at the Radicals, second time on the podium. How was it today?
Yeah, it was awesome. Pretty tricky start, but to be honest, Carl didn't miss a beat. We sort of missed a beat. We got a couple of drive-throughs, which was a bit stupid, but it led to a tight finish. But it was a good day. Good day.
Scott, how was it for you today?
Yeah, no, it was really exciting. I nearly missed the second drive-through, though. I think was on the last time. If he doesn't come in this time, he's going to be penalised and black flag him. But luckily we saw it and we came through and it was enough. When I actually pulled in, I thought we were second because the other guy was in front of us. He was already parked up. I was like, no. But yeah, it turns out we were first when the guys came through. So it's great news.
Congratulations once again. See you at the next round. This is the Radical Middle East Cup. You're going to see amazing pictures online and videos. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Stay with us.